Our daughter was so unique, such an original. She was just Hydea. She was never the type to be mad. Her disposition was not one that was rowdy.
There were times when she was younger, you'd think you would talk to her and you'd forget her age. I mean, I caught myself at times like, why am I talking to you about this? Like, you're a kid. She just had that old spirit.
See, it was important for us to raise our kids as we did. It was important not to babyfy her. One story I'll tell you is, it was her bedtime. And I told her, go get ready for bed, however you want. And Hydea comes downstairs wearing this red leather outfit. And I said, are you ready for bed? And she says, yes. And I said, okay. I think there's something really big that happens when you let the kid make a decision. You're supposed to nurture your kids along the way, not just, oh, you're 18, go make a decision.
No, I'm just playing. Look, our whole family is pranksters. Like, that's what we do. One time, she caught me when I was asleep, painting my fingernails and my feet.
I remember the first time I heard Hydea being sarcastic and thinking to myself, this is my baby.
She loved the underdogs. I mean, she didn't judge people. She accepted you for who they were. She would want to go to school earlier and drink hot cocoa with the teacher while they drank coffee. I mean, what kid does that?
I had the fortunate opportunity to talk about death with her. But at the time, I thought it was a joke. She said, I want to have a party. I don't want people to sit around and be sad. She was like, I want to be cremated so that you can throw my ashes over Robert Pattinson's grave. And I was like, well, how do you know Robert Pattinson's going to be dead when you die? And she was like, well, you just keep my ashes. And when he dies, you go and spread them then. We had that conversation not 6 months before she passed. I look back at that conversation now and I'm like, wow.
Hydea's friends will tell you, we have to move forward. We have to pursue our education. Because Hydea encouraged them to push forward. And she had friends who wanted to drop out and were having hard times and weren't accepted by other people, but they could come to her because she was very counseling.
It's nice to see that projected from her onto her friends. I think that the comfort that her friends get continuing on in their lives is, once you realize your friend has passed, they know that she wanted them to go on, to continue on, to be a part of life, to live on and not be sad.
A lot of kids have really been affected by this.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just a story. It's their story now. Trying to wrap their heads around losing someone that they deemed special.
I remember that day. We were going to Potbelly on 55th in Lake Park, and we were because our friends were already there. They were like, oh, just come to the park with us, because it's really nice outside. So then we were at the playground. She and I were swinging and talking about how we wanted to, we were making all these theoretical plans for our joint C16 because our birthdays are 10 days apart. And then it started raining really hard, so we ran under the canopy. And we were just trying to wait for the rain to let up because it was such a nice day and nobody had hats or jackets or anything. And then I was checking my phone and I turned and he was pointing a gun at us. So I was like, guys, we gotta go, but he already started shooting.
Yep. Love you, love you, love you.
Thank you all for coming out to Hydea's birthday bonfire.
Hydea has touched so many people. She has done something to touch each and every one of you here. And me and Cleo, we have taken a stance against gun violence since day one. You know, this journey hasn't been easy, but it has been necessary.
I want to remind you all that it is so important that you all live the rest of your lives as productive citizens. You are the futures that we have now, you know? The pieces of idea that are in you is what we have to look forward to. Does any of you want to say anything?
I do. Heidi's favorite quote was, "When you smile, you tell your brain you are happy." So I would like to ask everyone to smile for a moment. Thank you. This has been a wake-up call. It's hard knowing that she's not here and she's not coming back, but we have to take it one day at a time. I mean, I'm never going to get over this, but Mrs. Pendleton says everything is going to be all right and that she's in a better place. So we should think that too, you know?
We will talk in the morning about where we're going to wear that day, and she loved bonfires. She thought they were magical. It is so weird that you can talk to someone in the morning and then they're gone. People take life for granted, which really hurts me because you see what happened to her, but I guess life is short. It's cliche, but true. Life is really short. Let's not take it for granted.
You know, I think I'll carry this hurt with me for my whole life, but one thing that I do that helps me, that helps me go away is helping other people. You know, giving away book bags, getting involved with kids who are, you know, probably hurting, but are taught, you know, not to say anything by their parents about what's happening in their house. And these kids they're living a grown-up life and they're in a child's body. We all have to do what we can.
I want you all to think about how you can keep Heidi's spirit alive within you. Find somebody and motivate them to do better. See, she was the type of person to encourage others. And I feel like if people can be bigger than themselves and push outside of what they know, then that's what they can do to keep Heidi's spirit alive. Hadia loved parties and bonfires. So this is a perfect way to celebrate her life, which continues on in all of us. Let's not forget that.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Heidia. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, I thought this was supposed to be a party, right? We're gonna have to liven this up, right? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.